So, my name is Carla Celine M. Arbilio, and my topic is about Charles Darwin. So, Charles Darwin formulated the theory of evolution by natural selection in his book, On the Origin of Species, in 1859. According to Darwin, theory of evolution refers to a change over time and process by which modern organism has descended from ancient organism. So it means, ang Theory of Evolution by Darwin, noong 1859, si Charles Darwin kay nag-publish daw sa book which is ang On the Origin of Species. Dili niya gi-explain ang Theory of Evolution by Natural Selection. Ang pasabutan ni kay, tanan living organism kay nabag-o over time og nag-involve gikan sa mga ancient organism. So, the basis of modern theory of evolution was laid during 1700s and 1800s. Charles Darwin set sail on HMS Beagle, a voyage that would provide him with vast amount of evidence that lead to his theory of evolution. Alfred Wallace writes Darwin, speculating on evolution by natural selection, based on his studies of distribution of plants and animals. The French naturalist Jean-Baptiste Lamarck was among the first scientists to recognize that living things have changed over time and that all species were descended from other species. Other scientists who contributed to evolutionary thought were Carolus Linnaeus, who formalized the binomial nomenclature, and Thomas Malthus, who believed that population grow geometrically while resources slowly decrease, leading to competition. So, basis of modern theory of evolution, ang foundation daw sa modern evolution theory kay nag-start na siya katong 1700 hangtod sa 1800. Si Darwin kay nisakay og barkong HMS Beagle og nagtravel sa lahi-lahi nga lugar para ma-observe niya ang plants og animals. Diri niya nakuha ang mga evidence para sa kanyang theory. While si Alfred Wallace halos kanang dungan sila ni Darwin nagsuwat sad about sa natural selection. Naasay uban scientist na nag-contribute pareha ni Jean-Baptiste Lamarck nga unang nag-ingon nga living things change over time. And si Carolus Linnaeus ang naghimo sa binomial nomenclature or scientific naming ng organism. And while si Thomas Malthus sad nag-ingon nga dali mudaghan ang population pero limited ra ang resources. Maong nagkaroon ng murag nagkuan og competition sa para mabuhay or para mabuhi. Mechanism of evolutionary changes. So, mechanism of evolutionary changes include genetic drift, migration or gene flow, mutation, natural selection, and non-random mating. So, it means ang mechanism of evolutionary changes kay naay mga lain-lain nga paraan kung unsaon bagbag-ngoo ang organism over time. First one is genetic drift. So, it means pagbag-o tungod sa chance or random events. While ang migration or gene flow, pagsagol sa genes basta mobalhin ang organism sa laing nga lugar. While ang mutation, pagbag-o sa DNA nga mao'y resulta ng new traits. While natural selection sad yung survival of fittest, kung asa ang mas nindot o kanang katangian ang mabuhi at kanang mapadaghan. While ang non-random mating, dili tanan kay basta-basta nag-pair up. Usahay gipili ang mate based sa certain traits. So, That's all my assigned topic, and thank you.
Genetic drift. It is a change in the gene pool of a population due to chance. It means it happens more strongly in small populations where random events can greatly change and gene frequencies. This happens when individuals migrate and breed with members of a different population. It increases genetic diversity because new traits or alleles are introduced into a population. Example, when a pollen from one group of plants is carried by wind or insects to another group mixing their genes. There are two types, the bottleneck effect and the founder effect. First, let's have the bottleneck effect takes place when population decreases due to virus disaster. Example, if a flood kills most rabbits in an area, the few survivors might not represent the original population's full variety because the new population's gene pool is now limited. And then a founder effect, example, a few birds fly to a new island. The traits of these few birds will shape the genes of all the future generations there. So in short, genetic drift they change by chance, not by natural selections. Next is gene flow. Gene flow is described as the movement from one population to another. When this happens, there is a tendency to increase the gene diversity in the populations. It means when new genes enter or leave a population because of migration, this mixing increases genetic diversity. What is genetic diversity? Genetic diversity, it means kay same og species but different in other way, like size, color, or ability to survive. This help populations to stay healthy and prevents too much inbreeding. In short, gene flow is sharing of genes between populations. Next is mutation. Occurs when there is a change in the genetic makeup caused by environmental stressors. This happens expands the diversity of organisms. Mutation is a change in the DNA of an organism. It can happen accidentally or caused by environmental factors. In short, it's like a mistake or edit in genetic code. Um, Most of mutations are harmless, some are harmful, but a few can be helpful, leading to new traits. Example ani is ang butterfly. Ang wings sa butterfly is pwede siya ma-change sa color and makahelp sa ni sa mga butterflies nga di sila dayon makitaan sa mga predators or others nga maka-harm nila. And in short, mutation is the source of new traits.
Natural selection explains the difference in survival of an individual and reproduction in a particular environment. Natural selection, this means some organisms survive and reproduce better because they are better suited to their environment. Over time, their helpful traits become common. Example, in the forest, green insects survive better because they blend with leaves, while brown ones are easily being seen by birds. Non-random mating increase the frequency of animals with desired traits. It causes evolution because it intrudes the natural pool of gene variation. Non-random mating, this happens when animals choose partners based on special traits like strength or beauty. This may this makes those traits more common in the next generation. Example, peacocks with brighter feather attracts more mates. So, bright feathers become more common in the future generation. Lamarckian evolution, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Lamarck believed that organisms could change during their lifetime to adapt to their environment. These changes or acquired traits could then be passed on their offspring. For example, if giraffe stretches its neck to reach higher leaves, its neck become longer. Its offspring would then inherit longer neck. Lamarckian evolution, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck believed that living things can change their trait during their lifetime to better survive an environment. He said that this change, called acquired traits, could be passed on their children. For example, Lamarck explained that giraffes stretch their necks to reach higher levels on trees. Because they keep doing this, their necks become longer, and their offspring were born with longer necks too. In short, Lamarck's idea shows that effort used can change an organism's body. This change could be inherited by next generation.
Darwinian evolution, Charles Darwin. Darwin proposed that evolution happens through natural selection. In every population, individuals are slightly different variation. Some of these differences help them survive in their environment. Those with beneficial traits are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on these traits to their offspring. Example: among giraffes, some are born with slightly longer necks. These giraffes can reach more food, survive better, and have more offspring. Over time, the population evolves to have longer necks. Charles Darwin says that living things change over time through a process called natural selection. The strongest and the most adaptable survive and have babies, passing on their good traits to their offspring.